Hi Scorpio, and welcome for your April 2019 Zodiac Wheel reading. I'm Elle, your Psychic Astrologer. Now, my Zodiac Wheel readings are for the general collective. If you are interested in a more personal reading, please look at the information that I've left there in the information area. And my contact details for my website or my email address, and you can flick me a message there. And I do have discounts on my readings this month, so if you're looking for something more in depth, you're very welcome to contact me and do that. But my readings here with the Zodiac Wheel are of a general nature. So they are for the sun signs, rising signs and moon signs. So this is for Scorpio sun sign and Scorpio rising and Scorpio moon. So I now will invite Great Spirit, angels and guides to join me with this reading for Scorpio, and I give thanks for any messages that come through in this reading for Scorpions, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Alright, so Scorpio, we start off with a well-deserved rest here. So a bit of peace of mind, peace and quiet, and being able to rest and hibernate is what's ahead for you in April. And hibernate, I think you will. I don't think you're going to want to be doing too much at all. You just sort of need to go and relax. Here in your area of self-worth and how you earn your money, you want to take a break. You want to leave behind the hanger-oners that are just holding things down and take a break. This is also showing that there's a sense of someone who has not backed you up or not got your back, and you're feeling that you don't really need to be bothering with that sort of thing. If they're going to be like that, then off they go, and you'll just keep moving on in the direction you need to go in. Now, communication wise, it's showing me here that there's some balance and harmony, so things are flowing well there. Now, and speaking of communication, of course, Mercury, the messenger of the gods, is finally gone direct, and it went direct on the 28th of March, and it's direct in the sign of Pisces, and it's moving fast and taking us forward quickly in April. So Mercury will enter Mars, the planet of action and getting things done and quick thinking and great ideas. It will enter Aries on the 18th of April. So put thoughts into action then. So if you do need to take a little bit of rest and not push so hard before the 18th of April, then please do so, because yeah, after the 18th is the best time to put those thoughts into action and get things moving forward. Now here in your area, the base of the zodiac, in your home area, you have the Six of Swords, which is about sailing out of trouble, leaving the uneven waters behind you and sailing into calmer waters. So you're going to want to be in a place of calm and quiet, and a bit of comfort, and somewhere where you feel that you're being nurtured and cared for. So sailing out of trouble with anything pertaining towards your home or family. So if there's been some strife, it's coming to a end here in April. So I don't feel that you'll have to deal with too much more. If you feel that you have already, which I do see here, Scorpio, that there has been some stuff going on that hasn't really pleased you that much, but you're using tact and diplomacy, and you're just turning away from it. You're not taking it all on board, and you're keeping moving forward, and that's the way to go, because that is what's going to get you out of trouble, or get you away from the trouble. The Ace of Pentacles is being shown here in the area of your life that is the fun house. It's the to do with matters of the heart, love, romance, all the good stuff is this 5th house area. So the Ace of Pentacles is showing there new beginnings, and things are opening up and starting to really be prosperous and abundant. So if you're saving for something in particular, this is saying to me that's going well. If you're worried about having some money to be able to do some sort of luxury, or you know, everybody's idea of luxury is a bit different, but something that you consider personally to be a bit of a luxury, it's saying that you'll have the money there to do it. Now, a 6th house is the 8 of Cups. So that is to do with the work area and the health area of your life. So Scorpio, I do feel that you are having to, in a way, relinquish a bit of control, and you've got to let someone go and do what they need to do, and you know, then come back and go from there, type of thing. There's a sense of letting go of something. And letting go of your worries as well. You know, sometimes you've got to let go and let God. And so see what's going on for you around the 20th of April, Scorpio, because the moon is in Scorpio on the 20th of April, and you may find your desire for greater control at that time, but I'm being shown here that you're needing to allow somebody the space to, or someone may well be needing to allow you the space that you need to just walk on your own for a little bit, or have to you know, have some space to think that out, that type of energy. And it's involving the area of health and working life. So this is work colleagues or colleagues of some sort, or that kind of thing. So yeah, see what the 20th of April brings with the moon in Scorpio. Now, partnerships, here is the 3 of Wands, which is a lovely energy to be influencing that partnership house. That's showing me that there is a surety there within yourself. You're secure, you're comfortable, and you know that you have to be patient. But everything is on its way the way it should be. And the time of 3 is very significant. So whether that's 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, let me know in the comments what the time of 3 actually means for you. So yeah, is it 3 days? Is it 3 weeks? Is it 3 months? Please do let me know, Scorpio. So yeah, your ship's coming in, and your partnerships are in a very good shape. Whether they're business partnerships, friendships, or romantic partnerships, they're in good shape, and you're very secure. This is a lovely sign of security for me. Now, your 8th house here is showing me that there is worry and monkey mind going on. And monkey mind is when you can't quieten your mind, and you may be finding that you're a chatterbox, or that your mind is just going so fast thinking about so many things. Take some time out to practice quietening the mind, meditation, contemplation. Not everything that you think has to be verbalized. Or maybe because this is the house to me that represents other people, there is someone in your life that is dealing with that kind of thing, and they're always worrying over their worrying. And the message with worrying over the worrying from me is that worry does not in any way help solve anything. It's sort of like you've got to decide, are you a part of the problem or you're a part of the solution? So now the other interesting energy that's influencing this area of your chart comes from the Pluto energy, because it traditionally rules the 8th house, and Pluto is in Capricorn. Now this is a very significant time in your life, because Pluto gives you the power to achieve your life goals, or the insights to find out what they truly are, which may also be why the 8 of Swords is there, because some of you may be, you know, really asking the big questions of what am I supposed to be doing, or why am I here? You know, that could be some of the angst that you're finding, and what is being shown to me here with the symbol of the 8 of Swords. So it can be that you may have a sense of being lost, some of you, and you're still finding out what you are meant to be doing. So it could be that your jobs, you know, keep changing, and you may not be able to, you know, stick to one thing, because you're still sort of finding out what you really want. And you need to remember too, with these energies, that they are powerful. Pluto is a very powerful energy, and not to play games with it. You've got to play fairly and play by the rules. And also, because of the retrograde effect that's going on, because we've got this Jupiter retrograde in Sagittarius on the 20th of April, and then we've got Capricorn retrograde on the 30th of April, and we've got Pluto retrograde on the 24th of April. So with all of those planets being retrograde, they're big players, Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto. They don't muck around. So that in itself is taking all of us, including you, Scorpio, back a bit. We're going back in time so that we can learn the lessons and put things straight and get on the right path. So that can be a little bit unsettling, which can cause us to be a little bit fearful and worried too. So yeah, now one of the things that is moving fast and forward, of course, is Mercury. So at least that's going in the right direction and clarifying our communication from the 18th onwards. Now here in the 9th house we have Temperance. Now Temperance is also a Aquarian energy card, and so that will leads me to mention when the Aquarius moon is, which is until the 2nd of April, when the moon moves into Pisces. So Aquarius energy is supporting friendships and female friendships. So in this area of the 9th house, it is pertaining to long distance travel, higher education, and people of other cultures and foreign lands. And Jupiter being in its own house and sign of Sagittarius, Jupiter also will be going retrograde. I think I mentioned that on the 20th of April, and that will stay retrograde until the 11th of August. So the energies of Jupiter retracing its steps and taking us all with it to redo some things that we didn't get maybe completely right last time, will be affecting us until the 11th of April. So this is a long-lasting transit, as is Saturn and Pluto transits also. They're a bit longer. But yeah, so the energies of Jupiter that are affecting here are opportunities for extensive travel for learning. So that can present itself at this time. The real need for useful knowledge. So I feel, Scorpios, that if you're trying to get your education completed or get to the next level, this is a very supportive energy that is supporting you going in that direction. And it's a wonderful time also for writing or research and things like that. Now, Jupiter is assisting you now to be wiser than you've ever been at any other time in your life, and the Jupiter effect will bring conscious growth. So much so that you can no longer live with your old prejudices and beliefs. So you really will be growing and evolving and discovering new consciousness and understanding. So a lot of people are experiencing that waking up in consciousness at this time in our progress, really, which is a wonderful thing. Now here in the zenith of our wheel, our career, you have the Four of Wands. So that is showing me stability. So I feel quite good and confident about that. Now that's also the area of Capricorn. Now the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, and Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So Saturn's in its own house and in its own sign here in the 10th house, and it goes retrograde on the 30th of April. So, you know, the message for you about the Saturn influence is that Saturn's the taskmaster. And in, as I said before about retrogrades, it's going back to retrace what lessons we haven't learned. So there's some still things you need to learn, and some issues that still need to be worked out for the better. And Saturn requires hard work. It's not just, you know, get up, go to work, do your job, come home. It's hard work. It's really, you know, putting in the blood, sweat and tears. So, and it's also about gaining more responsibility professionally. So please do prepare carefully, avoid taking any shortcuts, and if you haven't prepared well, it can be the source of difficulty when Saturn is in retrograde. So just, you know, double check on all of that. Now, and your hopes and wishes. So higher spiritual powers and energies assisting your hopes and wishes, and a feeling of being blessed with the friendship groups that you associate with. And it's also the marriage card, so that will also be something that you're hoping and wishing for. You know, just be careful what you hope and wish for when if you're single and hoping to be married, or in a relationship hoping to be married, because what you think is what you get. So make sure that you know, put in a few details in that wish of how you'd like the relationship to be and how you'd like the marriage to be. But it is the marriage card, the Hierophant. So for those of you looking for that, this is letting you know that you're not going to be on your own forever. And in the 12th house here, Scorpio, we have the King of Swords. Now, this is showing legal situations as well, because the King of Swords does represent usually lawyer or law enforcement of some sort. So maybe you yourself are learning something about the law, or maybe there's a man that you can rely on that is a bit of an authority on that sort of thing. But nonetheless, it is a very determined energy there coming from the subconscious. So subconsciously, I feel that you are determined to achieve your goal, and the 12th house is about the subconscious. It's about karmic debt. So there, you know, that's good signs that a bit of karma is getting paid off here. You know, with all these retrogrades, that often does happen because it takes us back to a time where maybe we made one decision and we get the opportunity with a similar situation. It may not be exactly the same people or exactly the same place, but a similar set of circumstances present themselves, and you have the opportunity to make a different decision or take a different direction, and the karma is completed, sort of thing. So that's what I'm being shown here with from the 12th house. Now I'd just like to do the confirmation reading. So this confirmation reading is for Scorpio for April 2019. I ask the angels, Great Spirit, and my guides to join me and stay with me in this reading for Scorpio. And we are grateful and give great thanks for any messages for Scorpio for April 2019. There we go. Thank you. So we have Rabbit. Now, Rabbit energy and message is speedy. So the Rabbit medicine is saying to you, like a frisky rabbit, hop to it with great speed. Time is of the essence. Be keen and eager with a what's up doc curiosity. Nose, ears and cottontail twitching. You're streamlined, ready for rapid action. Delay no longer and expedite matters through simplicity. Wonderful message there for you, Scorpio. So, ready for action, really. So I do feel that you're going to definitely be getting things into order. Everything's going to be right, and as I said, you're just feeling very comfortable, on top of everything, able to sit and wait and be patient, and happy to be patient. And it really does look like a month of getting on top of things and getting things in order and ready to move along with with a little help from your friends. And I do feel family are definitely there for you as well. So thank you, Scorpio, for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching my videos. Please do subscribe and like and share my videos. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment box, or you can go to my webpage. All the information of my contact details are there in the information box. So until we talk again, thanks again for being a part of my channel, and for liking, subscribing, and for sharing. Love, light, and blessings to you all. Namaste.